Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all will be fine. First of all, I would like to thank you all for supporting me. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And I request you to watch the full video. It's me, Zan, the financial analyst, and I will tell you about what's happening in the Iraq and when actually the revaluation is happening, and all the news is related to Iraqi dinar revaluation. So, without wasting our time, let's start the video.
In a recent update from Intel Guru Frank26, a crucial development in Iraq's economic landscape has been shared. He provides a boots-on-the-ground report from a contact named Mr. Sami, and it's clear that both are closely aligned in their perspectives on Iraq's monetary reform. However, Frank26 emphasizes a key distinction. While both he and Mr. Sami see progress, Frank feels that he is moving through the details of Iraq's monetary reform much faster. This difference in pace is a significant point, as Frank believes the reform is imminent, while Mr. Sami suggests it could take until the end of the year or even early next year. Frank26's optimism is rooted in his understanding of several recent developments. For one, he highlights the ongoing monetary reform education in Iraq. This education is not just an abstract concept, but is taking a tangible form. It includes government-led commercials and public announcements, where the Iraqi people are being prepared for a significant change in their financial system. This type of widespread public communication is a strong indicator that major reforms are on the horizon, particularly concerning the nation's currency and its value. One of the most striking parts of Frank26's report is his assertion that the U.S. Treasury has indicated that all sanctions on Iraq have been released. This is monumental because sanctions have long been a stumbling block for Iraq's economic development and monetary reform. These sanctions were tied to the political and financial instability in Iraq, limiting the country's ability to freely trade on the global market and restricting its banking system. With the removal of these sanctions, Iraq is now in a position to fully engage in international commerce and potentially revalue its currency. Frank26 believes this action by the U.S. Treasury is a clear signal that Iraq is extremely close to completing its monetary reform. According to him, the conditions are now in place for Iraq to make significant moves on its currency reform. For years, there has been speculation around when Iraq would revalue the dinar, and Frank is convinced that all the necessary pieces are falling into place at this very moment. He contrasts this with Mr. Sami's view, who suggests that the reforms could take a bit longer, potentially pushing into the end of this year or even the beginning of the next. While Mr. Sami might urge a little more patience, Frank26's tone is one of urgency. He doesn't believe the reform will drag into the next year. In fact, he states that it would be impossible for the reform to be delayed much further, given all the current developments. According to him, the wheels are already in motion, and the Iraqi people, as well as the global market, will soon witness the fruits of these reforms. The commercials educating the public, the sanction releases, and the visible preparations are all signs that Iraq's monetary reform is happening now.